Pollution Gaming.
I think when bad things happen to me, other people don't feel sorry for me. They aren't like, oh, screw that guy, he should get hurt. But somehow when I get hurt, they're like, haha, he's fine. And it becomes comedy. Ruthie's older, so she thinks she's the boss. But for a little guy, Stu holds his own. They can be a handful, but God, they make me laugh so hard, you know?
Wow, I did not know you could even tell the gender of a turtle.
Oh yeah, it's called sexing the turtle, and it's an 8-step process.
This season, we open with Swan Lake. As you all know, this piece has the most challenging and demanding role in all of ballet, the Swan Queen.
What's up guys, my name is Daniel and welcome to Mind Pollution Gaming. This is episode 5 and my guest today was on a lot of TV shows, a lot of movies, commercials, video games, and I'm very happy he's here today. Ladies and gentlemen, JP Manoux.
That's me.
Thank you so much for coming.
Glad to be here.
This is awesome. What's your level of gaming like?
I was a fairly competent Galaga player in the arcade. You know, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man.
Okay.
A little Dig Dug. And that's pretty much it. So when it comes to like actual gaming, the way people define gaming in the last 20 plus years, I'm really inexperienced.
Let's see, this game is from 1989. Since Halloween is around the corner, I figured we'd play Ghouls and Ghosts. It's a classic. So let's just try that for a Halloween thing.
I've been in video games, but I've never played
the voices?
them. And the body.
Really?
Yeah, I did motion capture.
You did motion capture, that's cool.
I did, yeah. This was back before the optical balls, where you had to wear a suit with 11 magnets and
with the
long tethers, a big umbilical cord. And you had to stay in a magnetic field so it could capture all your motions. And I'm sure that I will never be able to have children because of it. But yeah, I did Redneck Rampage. I played all the characters in Redneck Rampage.
Oh shit!
I should have told you that. We could play it, and I could see what it's like for the first time.
But Redneck Rampage was actually a game I did play.
You played it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, all the men, all the women, all of the
crazy
headless chickens and things.
Yeah.
That was me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, right is jump. Oh shit! I'm dead. Oh no! Wait, now I'm just naked.
That's the thing. Like you.
Oh, how do I get clothes?
I think if you go further, you gotta figure out.
Oh, there! I figured out jump.
Okay, that's jumping. You can also throw something for sure.
Oh, I definitely am a skeleton. Now I'm dead. Okay. What if I just go this way and I never go to the right? Oh shit! You have to go to the right. They're not gonna let you get away with it. Fuck! I'm out of clothes again. And I can't.
Naked on a cemetery is never a good situation.
So when you don't have your armor, I guess you can't throw a sword because you have nowhere to put the sword.
No, I think you can still.
Really?
Yeah, I think logic is like overrated.
I moved out here in September of '92. I'm very, very old, and didn't have an agent or manager. Was doing theater sports, was improv comedy. And so somebody saw that show and went, "Hey, are you in the union?" And I was like, "Nope, not yet. I wish I was." And they were like,
"I'm a fucking chicken."
Yeah, or a super duck. And so they were like, "Oh, you're not in the union? Good. That means we don't have to pay you real money."
Right.
And so I think the first job I did, in Pumpkinhead 2, I played Tommy the Wild Boy, the like flashback scene. It's like black and white in the 50s, and I'm like an elephant man type kid.
So that was your first movie?
And I become Pumpkinhead, but he paid me like $300 cash to do a movie that totally like, I don't know if it was in theaters, but it was definitely a video.
It was definitely a classic though.
It's a classic schmaltzy, like, but anyway, my scene in the very beginning of the movie is like really kind of good and scary, and I just got the shit kicked out of me by some extras who were not really trained how to do stage combat or anything. Yeah. And, but anyway, that was like, that was the first job. And then right after that, because I did all this physical stuff, somebody on that, one of those producers, I guess, was producing video games. Somehow, I got a referral to do motion capture. This is the longest it's ever taken for me to tell the story of how I got to Hollywood and started working.
That's good.
Yeah, okay. So once I finally had enough little bits of video of me as a monster and me as a video game character and me competing on Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune and Family Feud, Then I put together my first demo reel. And then
Was that the reason why you went to the game shows too? To get like...
when I was a teenager, I was a Wheel of Fortune Teen Week champion. And that was just because I wanted to be on a game show. And I was 16 and I had my driver's license, so I drove myself to LA to get on a game show.
Oh, wow.
Then 3 years later, I dragged my family onto Family Feud. And that was like, because I thought, I'm the guy who wins on game shows. We'll win all money. And terrible, we lost. And I got the third strike every time. But then Jeopardy was specifically to get new video so I could have a demo reel.
That's an interesting approach.
Yeah. I just figured like every agent's managers are like, well, casting directors aren't going to put you on TV until you've already been on TV.
Right.
I was like, wow. How do you get experience, you know,
Right,
until you get a job and you can't get the job without
Right.
experience is classic catch-22. But my way out of it was you could get on a game show without being cast necessarily, if you just passed the audition test or whatever.
Wow, this is the first time I'm hearing this approach. It's really...
Yeah, I mean, I don't recommend it for... Now it would be like, people
course.
do reality TV.
Right.
Because this was long before reality TV.
Yeah.
So that was, my first demo reel was very weird.
Do you still have that?
Oh my God, somewhere there's a VHS, there's a half-inch tape
Nice.
with Pumpkinhead 2, Jeopardy,
I'm gonna
and
find Pumpkinhead for sure.
and bits from Redneck Rampage on it for sure.
You did a lot of commercials,
I did.
right?
I did like 90 something. I never got to 100.
Well,
And I haven't done commercials in a long time, so like, if I ever start up again, I just want to get to 100 at some point.
you're right.
But I did
That's
like,
true.
I was a Fruit of the Loom guy for 7 years. I was a bunch of
wow.
green grapes, selling underpants on TV. Yeah, I could be cast selling the weirdo, like, you know, Bacardi Ice type alcohol beverage. I couldn't be cast in like a regular beer commercial.
Right.
Because I've never been like, what are the dudes?
Right.
I'm, 5'6" on my tallest day. The best commercials are like these short films. And so I was lucky a bunch of times to be like the hero of this little short film
Right.
that often like didn't even, promote the product very obviously. So it was like, I was like a James Bond guy, like escaping from a skyscraper. And in the end it was like, oh, it's selling the Honda Civic.
Right.
And I always thought that like I got cast because they loved me so much. I was such a great actor. And then I find out later, like, no, you're 5'6". You make the Honda Civic look huge. They love you. It's totally okay for me to not play, right? The premise isn't ruined of your
No.
entire podcast.
I mean, we'll probably switch to a different game and then try.
And I'll try it, and when I die, I'll do the same thing.
Like I'm more interested
Good.
about what you have to say.
I like watching you play.
And
I
running
like
around
your
in
blue
underwear.
firepower.
Right?
Though.
Me
What
too.
if you run into it? Oh, you're okay in it.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Other people can't go in it.
No.
It's kind of the way like people can smell their own farts and they don't think it's that bad.
You had a great part on How I Met Your Mother, actually.
I am not Moby.
That is awesome.
So, and I was lucky too that was the first season of the show because
Was it
for a
first?
bunch of sitcoms, they'll do all of their holiday episodes in their first season, and then subsequent seasons they won't bother to do a special episode. They'll just rerun the holiday episode. So usually those episodes aren't tied to a bigger story arc. So it can be like a bottle episode you could play anytime. So the episode he's talking about is the New Year's Eve episode. So like every New Year's Eve,
they play that.
but right around Christmas time, they'll play that episode where the gang all gets a limo for New Year's
nice
Eve.
For residuals.
It's nice for residuals. It's also nice to be recognized for it.
Of course.
In January, somebody inevitably would be like, hey, it's not Moby! Like, yeah. And I bumped into him a couple times. I met him once at a party, and he was like, we have to take a picture together, which was totally flattering. Like, I wanted one with him.
Right.
But he brought it up. He's like, I have people all the time tell me I was great in How I Met Your Mother. And like, I've never done the show.
The picture?
Oh, yeah. I think I posted it on Twitter. This was a couple years ago now.
All right. This game is too hard for us.
I mean, it's probably not a hard game, but
I think it is. I think it's known to be a hard game. I just figured like
I think it has too much shit in it.
there's too much shit.
They should be simpler, and then all of a sudden something cool they
no
have to
time
deal
to
with.
breathe
Yeah.
the whole time. Like that's crazy. All right, Ghouls and Ghosts. And this is Slaughter Sport.
Slaughter Sport, is that supposed to be like Bloodsport?
I don't know.
Because it looks like two people facing off, but then there's a giant, like, Feed Me
There's
Seymour
an alligator or
carnivorous
something.
plant or something at the bottom.
I don't know what that is. I think
Interesting.
this looks interesting. Let's play
sure.
this. Well, all right, Slaughter Sport.
We're gonna discover Slaughter Sport.
What the?
Wow.
What the?
His
belly.
It's kind of like
had a mouth.
Watto or whatever from Total Recall.
Oh, that's right.
Instead of it just being a little thing out of its chest, it's like his entire belly was a separate character. This is funny. I like it already. Hold on,
Right.
let's see. Up,
I think it's
down.
start.
What is? I'm terrible. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Press 1. Okay. It's sort of a Java, but
Very much, yeah.
big boobs. And then
Okay.
that was like a weird leopard lizard lady at the bottom.
Can you pick
do I
one?
wanna be?
I think you can, if you go to right.
Ooh, I'll be Edwina.
Guano.
She seems very 80s. I'm 80s.
That's interesting that they have meters and kilograms.
2.3 meters. She's pretty tall.
there. Yeah, this cannot be an American game though.
And then you've got
What the?
that's like
Robo
it's
chick.
a brain-
Robo chick.
Is it a chicken? It's like a human brain
Wow.
on top of robot chicken legs. Oh, look at that guy.
shit, there's so
he probably
much.
runs on his hands. That's your classic.
Wow, there's too much. Wow, this is a
Ramses
little
is-
overwhelming.
Look,
Okay.
I'm tapping my toe.
Why am I dancing?
Oh, I can hit you with there's a thing on my head. It's like a gecko.
It's your. It looks like
It's
your
like a
hair,
lizard.
but it's very
Oh wait, hit you.
Hold up! It doesn't automatically turn around. What the?
What the fuck?
So-
Oh, there, that's it. I want to hit you with my thing on my head. I'm trying to eat you.
But it doesn't really do much. Like, what the fuck is this?
kick you. I kick you very gently. It's
This
like a
is
little.
so
I do-
unsatisfying. I'm telling you.
There we go. Oh, whoa, I'm dead. Ooh, a lot of blood involved.
What the fuck was that?
So apparently this whole time we've been fighting above some giant, like, lizard pit.
Yeah. Why did
That was a slaughter sport.
this was? All right. We gotta pick more wisely. I think.
Okay.
We gotta press.
Did you load a game that you've played before?
No.
You're pretending you don't know how to play this game.
No. I genuinely.
You're like an international slaughter sport champion.
Exactly.
You
Shit.
play in tournaments in Korea and shit? Turn the other way. Turn the other way. He's over there. Now fart. Now I'll turn the other way and fart.
Since we're playing a weird game, what was the weirdest thing you had to do in an audition so far?
Ooh. No, the weirdest audition probably was that first one for Pumpkinhead. I remember them like having there's no dialogue. Like I don't talk.
Right.
So it's like, okay, we're just gonna talk you through some moves. We want to just see you act it out. Okay. So you're wild, and you're scared, but you're also dangerous, and you're hungry. Let me see you look hungry. So I'm like, whoa.
Oh wow.
And now you look through the trees and you see there's a little clearing, and it's the kindly old woman of the forest. But like, how do I act that? I'm just like, she's left some stew over the fire, and now she's gone. You can eat it. It's okay. So I'm like,
wow.
and this is all pantomime. So I'm like,
right.
and you look into the flames, and you see him, Pumpkinhead. And I remember thinking like, I haven't seen Pumpkinhead.
Right.
So I don't know, is Pumpkinhead a good guy or a bad
Right.
guy? But I didn't really know any of this
Okay.
when it came to the
Right,
audition.
right,
So it
right.
was like, you look in the flames, it's Pumpkinhead. And so I just go like, so no idea if that's good or bad or what. They go, and you realize he's your father.
What
So I
the-
go like,
Wow, that sounds
so it
terrible.
was really, really, I did remember using a little like indoor plant that had some like little palm fronds. And I used
hide
it was
that?
like next to his desk with like all this glass stuff.
Wow.
So that was weird.
game is
But you know,
terrible.
auditions come in all shapes and sizes. I mean, just like sometimes you think like, oh, I have no idea what this project's gonna be.
Right.
And same with like the jobs you actually book. Sometimes you think you're part of a project that's gonna be amazing, and like you go to the screening and you're like, ugh.
What was the favorite
Scary
project?
Movie 5 I thought was gonna be like really good.
Yeah. Although your scene was great.
Thank you.
I liked your scene.
Thank you.
And that was probably, honestly, and not just because you're here, I think that was the best part of the movie.
I thought so too.
I
Somehow when all the pieces came together, it was just like,
yeah.
just being, this is not quite,
Right.
and that was heartbreaking. And then there've been other things where like, I do one day of work on something and I was like, this is a piece, this is
Right.
no way it's
And
gonna
then it
turn
was
into anything.
great.
And then that like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I think I did one day on Meet the Fockers, but that day on set felt
Yeah.
like chaos. Like nobody knew what was going on
Oh,
really, because like I don't know if Robert De Niro like changed his mind about what he wanted the scene to be,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
you see the finished movie or that scene at least,
Yeah.
and it's just like, oh, it's great. Like,
Yeah, that's awesome.
so
bro.
you often don't know.
Yeah, you are the real deal when it comes to that. You do movies, you do TV shows and commercials, like and all. Like it seems like.
And I would be happy to go back and put on the magnet suit for another video game if anyone needed me.
See, but that's what I mean. Like you literally like everything, and you also do voiceover, right? A
little bit, yeah.
Yeah. See, so it's like literally everything you can do
I've
as
done-
an actor. You've done.
At this point, I've definitely done all parts. No one wrote like a dirty word. I
Yeah,
thought that was-
seriously,
you
at
have
least
to do that,
ass.
right? Yeah. All right.
Wow. Okay, let's play a
All
different game. This is terrible.
Sorry.
This is the weird bag with a bunch of weird, super weird games, and I'm gonna just let you pull one out.
Okay.
And that's what we're gonna play.
Grab bag.
Yeah. So I guess we'll play.
This is Jackass The Game.
Yeah.
Well, this has to be relatively recent. Jackass was what, 96?
This is 2007, actually.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, what am I saying? Jackass was way later than this. Okay.
Is it 2-player? I'm pretty sure it is.
This has even
Yeah.
more buttons. What the fuck, Daniel?
Well,
I've got 2 up here and 4. So it's rock, paper, scissors, and if you
Right.
lose, you get kicked in the nuts, I'm
Right.
sure. I didn't read all the books in this series, but I'm pretty sure the backstory is,
it's. Oh, okay.
2,
So I guess-
1, what am I gonna hit? Action. Am I in the right?
Yeah. Draw. Okay.
Well, I don't know what up, down, or what is.
No, I think it's.
Oh,
really
here,
just
look, it says blue,
Yeah.
paper. Oh, I beat.
Oh,
I beat
shit,
you.
I'm
So now I
gonna-
get to kick you in the nuts? Oh, I don't even get to
Okay.
kick you in the nuts.
No, it's like-
It just happened. Okay, ready? And this is the game.
This is
I kind of
so
find
much easier. Though.
there's a simple genius to this.
Yeah.
I love it. I think there's even a split second when you can decide where I could see the, oh!
You won.
I did it!
Yeah.
I think we actually, we did that game.
The way
You're
it's-
supposed to
yeah,
do it.
Exactly.
So am I a gamer now?
Yeah, officially. Mostly you do comedy, right?
Mostly, yeah. Because people think it's funny to see bad things happen to me. Getting thrown out of cars or like
So what do you think was the
running
most,
into doors and stuff like that. They think that's funny.
they like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, people. I think when bad things happen to me, other people don't feel sorry for me. They aren't like, oh,
That's
screw
terrible.
that guy, he should get hurt. But somehow when I
They're
get
okay
hurt,
with
they're
that.
like, haha, he's fine. And it becomes comedy.
That's not cool.
Well,
So what was the most challenging thing?
I think probably on ER.
Yeah.
And a lot of people talk
Oh,
about
because
like,
obviously that was
the medical
dramatic.
jargon and stuff, but mostly because there were a lot of oneers, a lot of one takes.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
So it'd be a steady cam shot,
Yeah.
like coming off the elevator and going down a hall and then coming into surgery
Right.
and there's like 8 people and you have to grab this tube at just the right time and then the blood comes up and like fire and like there would be takes like that where everything would go right except for one person would fuck up and it'd be like back to 1. It was hard. It was the kind of thing where anytime one of those shots it went, okay, we got it, moving on.
Yeah.
Like everybody high fives.
Yeah,
So you're
yeah,
like, okay, what's next? Like, so that's probably the hardest. If it's just hitting buttons fast to
I
run,
think that's what
I can
it
do
is.
that. Oh, so I haven't hit a button, so.
Fuck. This is so hard.
Oh, I'm too far in front of you. I don't know where I am anymore. You're off the planet. Nice stop. Shit. Okay. I've played a bunch of androids and robots.
Oh yeah, also in that Euro Trip movie.
Yeah,
Right?
That's right. Euro Trip, I was the robot mime in Paris.
Uh-huh.
And that's one of those things that we were talking about earlier where like you have no idea how iconic that might become.
Right.
Like it was one day. So yeah,
is
Euro
really
Trip was like, they flew me to Prague and then we rehearsed one afternoon.
Oh, wow.
And because in the script it just said like, they fight. Mm-hmm. And so like the entire robot mime fight between me and Scott Meklowitz was just, we figured out what we wanted to do. And
Right.
then we came back the next day and shot it. And it ended up being, you know, a memorable part of a movie that got sort of
Right.
a cult following.
Right.
It was great. So. The one game we kind of got our
What's the Jackass thing?
the shopping cart game was.
Yeah. I guess that was the winner. Like,
That was our favorite.
Slaughter Sport was terrible.
And basically, the shopping cart part of that game is just like,
Because there was 2 buttons.
it's like bar shuffleboard. or
That's
whatever.
true.
It's
And
like
it was only 2 buttons.
very easy. I like
We
it.
had a terrible choice of games this time. We had Ghouls and Ghosts was hard.
It's all right.
It was good.
We found
But hey,
our
we found
bliss in
ours.
the middle of it.
Yeah. Or is there anything else you want to talk about?
I think on Sunday, I'm going to be on Shameless.
Shameless?
It's possible they will air the episodes out of order, or that my scene will be cut. It's a therapy scene. It's very memorable for reasons I won't go into. But so if you have Showtime or want to get a free trial subscription to it, take advantage of it to see me on Shameless Sunday, October 21st. Unless I'm not on it.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Awesome. Shit. Thank you so much for being here.
My
This
pleasure,
is
Daniel. Seriously.
Amazing. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you at the next one. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Mind Pollution Gaming.